took it. Everybody can get it when they done took mine. I'm that kind of daddy. Fuck child, the law. As a man, when you stripped of this, what you living for? Unless you go make some more over here.
Blackthorn TV back in the building. Check this out. Let's talk about the mass shooting that happened in Shreveport, right? Highlights of the story. April the 19th, 2026. In Cedar Grove neighborhood of Shreveport, Louisiana. Domestic mass shooting took place. One of the biggest in state history. Y'all probably have heard about this all on TikTok, Instagram, different places around the world. The shooter, Shamar Atkins, 31 years of age. He killed 8 people. All 8 of his kids, he critically injured his ex-wife / baby mother. Right? And all these is his biological kids, his own sons and daughters. The children ages from 3 to 11 years of age. Now, a little bit of background, they say he was National Guards. Some places say he was on some form of Army or Navy, right? Let's say we do offer our condolences to the families that have lost their loved ones. My problem is with this, when you see stuff like this, in the country as of right now, it's been a lot of mass shootings going on. It's been 4 president assassination attempts, right? That has been documented. There have been mass shootings going on at high schools all around the world, some malls, even in Louisiana, a bunch of places, right? And I do believe some of these events is actual humans having outbursts from depression, trauma, stress, and shit going on in their personal life. I do believe that is a portion of the mass shootings we see. And this could be a classic case of a nigga that is stressed the fuck out, have mental issues, have traumas, and one fucking day, he just explodes, snap, killing women and kids, right? Now, my problem with this is just how America itself has been operating with so many, from terrorist attacks to shit happening state to state in different places, with mass shootings, assault rifles, all this different shit happening. I believe the bigger picture is they're trying to figure out at some point, with all these incidences happening, whether it's just personal people having their own shit going on and something happening, or whether it's FBI government involvement. I believe at some point they're trying to see what state can we take all the guns away from, or what city can we say, hey, this is the city, we're going to take their guns away. Now, the problem with this is criminals always have guns. That means the criminals and the police will be left with guns, but pretty much they're going to get it where the police will be the only ones left with guns and people in some form of law enforcement. Only reason I say I feel like that's what they're trying to lead to in the next couple of years, because they've been having too much shit going on, and I don't believe it's just people just having a reaction to life events. Nah, they're trying to see what city or state they can pull that off on first, and which one gonna go. But the only people that would be in danger is regular American citizens that are law-abiding citizens. Everybody else that don't abide by the law already, they won't be affected because they're gonna do what they want to do anyway. So the only people that really gonna probably listen is regular law-abiding citizens that is forced to listen if they can implement like a sanction about it, where everybody gotta follow suit. Now back to this nigga in Shreveport. The part that I can say, being a Louisiana native, in Louisiana, we got a variety of people in different lifestyles. We got the basic people that's at the poverty line. We got the criminal niggas and bitches that's between poverty, trenches, possibly middle class. And we got the working class people. When you're talking about blacks, the working class people probably make up the majority that I would think, but I think the people that is hood related, in the trenches related, probably make about 30 or 40% of the black population, right? Some people is in the workforce, but they still got minimum wage jobs, basic jobs, which is hard to support a family with a basic job, basic shit in Louisiana. If you just ain't got a great job, a great environment. Am I giving this nigga an excuse? Not at all. I'm just giving a backdrop to what can possibly be going on in a nigga life in Shreveport, Louisiana. From what I know about Shreveport, Louisiana, unless you're in some type of plant, you're in some type of trucking, or you possibly in some field like nursing or something else, you ain't got shit else to do out there. Because Shreveport is partly country, part city. And yes, the people in the city probably decent, but from what I hear, they got gangs and shit down there as well, right? My thing is with Buddy, for him to snap and kill all 8 of his kids, I believe it's something he either had to find out that made him snap, or this nigga was already from army, from whatever the fuck he had going on, from army or not, this nigga just had a day where he fucking broke. Now, my thing is with this, right? Also, go back to all these shooting events. Most time when they do say somebody has snapped, in a lot of cases, and I'd say in 20 to 30% of the cases, somebody always got some relations back to military, police, firemen. It's always some relations back to something related to the military. A lot of cases. Do they owe these people something once they come back from serving their duty? No. But at the same time, some niggas, and this what I feel like could be his case, a lot of niggas is addicted to pain and toxic shit. That shit feel good. Now looking at that nigga picture, when I looked at that man picture, I said, ain't no way them bitches that he was fucking, baby mamas and all, ex-wife and all, ain't know that nigga was crazy. I took one look at that nigga picture and how his face looking, how he look, you can tell something is wrong with that nigga. He don't look to me like a sane nigga when you look at his pictures, which will be added in the video. He don't look like he all right. He look like he a nigga going through some shit, and he also look like a nigga that, man, he look like a nigga that just be lying, saying anything, because he had a bunch of baby mamas. You got to realize, for him to kill 8 kids, and I don't know how many baby mamas he got, but I'm assuming he at least got 4. Not 2. You ain't gonna catch too many black women just popping out now. Popping out no 4, 5 kids. So he got at least 3, 4 baby mamas, maybe more. Now my whole thing is how he got to all these kids, unless they all was living with it, which is likely not possible. Got to all the kids to kill him. He must have had them all together. Something like that. But my whole thing is this too. On the parent side of shit, I believe most parents don't want to do their job. Because this is just me. If you know the mother of your kids or the father of your kids is somewhat unstable, I got some fucking problems going on, my first question is, why the fuck you got them going over there? If you don't think this person in their right mind or they don't look like they're in their right mind. Why the fuck? But this is a problem that can be seen in our community, the black community. You can catch mothers and fathers alike knowing a nigga or bitch they fucking with or was fucking with got problems and they still over there fucking with them. You know why? Because most of these people want somebody to be there for them. Want somebody that they know they got to be in their life. And who's the first victim to be in their life? Person they got to. Somebody they probably had kids with. Ain't no way. I took a look at this nigga picture before I did the video and said, this nigga do not look like he's in his right state of mind just from the pictures. Now, in here, you will see in this video, Charleston White will give his take on these events. I might add in some other people to get a take. But this is no way that I think this nigga was just at the end of his fucking ropes. He just went on out. Taking his kids like that nigga is pitiful. He did better just killing himself. One thing about it, if you wanted to kill somebody, the mother is a much better option. I'm just saying. Might as well leave the kids. But hey, to each his own. I guess he say. And then this is the crazy part. The crazy part to me is why that nigga ain't kill himself. That nigga killed the kids. And don't look like he killed himself. Blackthorn signing out.